Hello there, this is Wrestling Fan Talk here. And boy oh boy, did we have a jam packed, action packed SmackDown. Jacob Fatu has debuted with the new Bloodline, with Solo Sikoa as the tribal chief and the leader. And boy oh boy, was I wrong. I thought Jacob Fatu would debut whenever Roman and Solo had their first big one-on-one match. That was my prediction. I thought Jacob Fatu would help Solo get that victory. But I was wrong. I was really wrong on that. And pleasantly wrong, because I think it was well done. I think having Jacob Fatu debut at the end of a jam-packed SmackDown like that adds to the unpredictableness of the product. Very Attitude Era-ish sort of feel with that debut. And obviously it strengthens the new Bloodline. I keep calling it the new Bloodline. It's really just the Bloodline, but in my mind it's like this new Bloodline because it's a whole new group, even though they're still just going by the name The Bloodline. It's going to be really fascinating to see where things go story-wise, because I would definitely argue Money in the Bank looks like it's going to be a six-man tag with Solo, Tama Tonga, and Tonga Loa versus Cody Rhodes, Kevin Owens, and Randy Orton. It still looks like that six-man is possible. But where's Jacob Fatu fit into it? I think he'll be out there with the Bloodline, and I think he helps the Bloodline get the win. Rumors are out now about Solo facing Cody at SummerSlam for the title. That's what news reports are saying is a likely possibility. I've heard it's a done deal. I've heard it's still being discussed. I don't think we know yet for certain. I'm not sure if we know for sure. Because remember, Randy Orton glanced at that title. So maybe Solo versus Cody is just a swerve. Maybe we do get that Randy Orton-Cody Rhodes match at SummerSlam in Cleveland. I don't think we know yet. But I think we are getting closer and closer to Roman Reigns coming back. And when he comes back, it's obviously going to be a massive pop, and he's going to be a huge babyface. The question is going to be, does he overshadow Cody? That's going to be one question. But it's what else is interesting here is that I think Solo and the new Bloodline will attack Roman in a brutal 4-on-1 sort of beatdown. Question is, when will Jimmy Uso be back? Will Jay help? And I think Sammy's going to have to get involved in this at some sort of time in the future also. And the other question we have to ask ourselves is, when is Rock coming back? What's his involvement going to be? Many questions yet to be answered in this long-term story they're playing. I'm still not entirely certain that Paul Heyman's even going to be on Roman's side. Paul Heyman acting all scared and nervous, that could easily just be a ploy on his part. He could easily low blow Roman. Something along those lines, and prove himself to be part of Solo's new crew. Maybe The Rock gets to Paul Heyman and pays him off in some sort of way to make sure that he's on their side. We really don't know. I know the new Bloodline with Solo, Jacob, Tama Tonga, and Tonga Loa is looking ultra powerful, and they're going to have to be fed. And we're going to see where things go from here. Obviously, I think Grayson Waller and Austin Theory are going to feud. And I think you're obviously going to see Austin Theory turn face. When he turns babyface, eventually he's going to go up against this new Bloodline also. And that's going to be fun. Again, we got a long time of storytelling here. Jacob Fatu, though, definitely looks like a monster. Looks unhinged. I love how Corey Graves described him as a werewolf. I love everything about his debut, actually. Wade Barrett really played his part well when he asked, Solo, what have you done? Really adding to the moment. And we're going to see what happens next. I don't think Jacob can just be in the background too long, though. He's got too much presence about him. He's too much of a strong character when you look at him. He's well built. His facial expressions, he looks like a monster. He looks like a killer, man. So he can't just be in the background forever. You got to kind of give him a story immediately, I think. I don't know if a one-on-one match at SummerSlam's in the books. I think it's too late to really think, okay, let's put Jacob Fatu in the Money in the Bank ladder match. I don't see him there. But I do definitely see him being a major player going forward. A major player. What that means going forward, what that means in the immediate future, we don't know. But I think it's certainly fun to estimate. It's certainly fun to predict and to try and guess where things are going to go. But that was a great SmackDown last night. Jacob Fatu's debut was well done, well executed. I'll be putting out more video content on this SmackDown later on this week. I'm looking forward to that. Thank you for listening. Wrestling Fan Talk out.